आइए जरा एक वीडियो शूट करते हैं। इस वीडियो में हम एक न्यूमेरिकल करेंगे दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन जेईई मेंस नीट एंड द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। दिस इज अनइवन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एंड प्रोटॉन्स। The distance, that is the radius of the circle, is 0.025 meter, and we have to find the net electric field at point O. Due to all this electron, proton, proton, and this is electron, this is proton. So the angles are given theta 1, theta 2, this is theta 3, this is theta 4. The basic concept involved is that of the principle of superposition. And second point, that we have to take the angles negative, which are we are measuring in clockwise direction. So, and the direction of the electric field is away from the positive charge and towards the negative charge. So it is very simple. That is, the electric field can be resolved. It is a vector quantity, can be resolved in two components. So let us come to the first point. This is E. The angle is 0. So the EA, this is X. These are X components. These are Y components. So the electric field at the value of E is equal to K Q by R square. R दिया है, Q का मैग्नीट्यूड दिया है, K हमें पता है. So we can calculate this comes out to be equal to 3.6 10 to power minus 6 Newton per coulomb. So in case of this electron, the X component is angle is that is E cos 0. This is 3.6 10 to power minus 6 न्यूटन पर कूलम हम यूनिट बात करेंगे. Y component देखेंगे तो this is sin 0 is 0. Then we come to the second particle, that is proton. This is the proton. So this is the EB. We are measuring the angle in this direction. So you can say that what is the value of this angle? This is 1 minus 150 degree. यहाँ से हम U मापेंगे इस तरह से. ये देखिएगा, this is you can say x axis and this angle is 150 because 180 minus 30 सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे minus 150 sin. ये देखिएगा जो y component है, this is E sin minus 150. Similarly we can find out the value of the EC, that is electric field. This is 3.6 10 to power minus 6 cos माइनस 100 डिग्री. ये भी आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. ये भी नीचे की तरफ हम एंगल मेजर करेंगे. एक्स एक्सिस से कहां तक जाएंगे? हम इस एंगल तक जाएंगे. ये देखिएगा ये. सो दिस इज यू कैन से द होल एंगल. दिस इज यहां से लेकर यहां तक 180 है. दिस इज 50 डिग्री, दिस इज 30 डिग्री. सो दिस एंगल कम्स आउट टू बी माइनस 100. सो दिस इज ई साइन माइनस 100 डिग्री. वैल्यूज आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. स्टैंडर्ड एंगल है, वैल्यूज लिखेंगे. अदरवाइज द वैल्यूज कैन बी डायरेक्टली फाउंड फ्रॉम द table. Similarly, we can find out the value of E, that is due to this proton. This is the field directed in this way. That is, proton is positive. It is directed in this direction away from this point. So this angle is, you can say 20 degree. This angle will also be 20 degree. Vertically opposite angles hai. So the x component is E cos minus 20 degree. This is E sin minus 20 degree. Adding this vertical component, this is vertical component. These are the horizontal component. The x comes out to be 9.25 10 to power minus 7 Newton per coulomb. EY comes out to be minus 3.8 into 10 to power 6 you can say per coulomb. ये माइनस यहाँ पर माइनस लिखे हैं हम. दिस इज माइनस. वी कैन राइट इट. दिस इज माइनस. इसकी करेक्शन कर लीजिएगा. सो एट दिस पॉइंट वी कैन रिड्यूस दिस टू इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड लाइक दिस वे. दिस इज हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट, दिस इज वर्टिकल component, and by the simple formula we can find the net electric field Ex square plus Ey square. This comes out to be equal to 3.93 into 10 to power minus 6 Newton per coulomb. And tangent theta Ey upon Ex is equal, theta is equal to tan of inverse, that is Ey upon Ex, and approximately theta comes out to be equal to 76.50 degree. So you have to simply apply the concept of principle of superposition, the resolution of the electric field, and the measurement of the angle in clockwise direction. If there is, that should be taken as the negative. Thank you very much for watching the video.